welcome to Football Canapes for this live watch along of Liverpool versus Manchester City from Anfield. It's been it's been dubbed as a match between, or has been dubbed as a title decider, and who knows what's going to happen in this match. Perhaps Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp coming together to battle it out for one last time. Who knows if it happens or not? Jurgen Klopp, who knows, might retire. Who knows, might take a break. He will definitely take a break, but he might uh, get another job in football and it might happen, but it certainly won't be anytime soon. And yeah, so let's just enjoy the match. I'm sure it's going to be a great occasion. Just about 10 minutes to go for the start of the match, and I'm sure I know that we will be discussing the team news, but Liverpool do look very weak, very weak. I am going to go through the teams in about 30 seconds from now. But Liverpool, I can tell you if you don't know already that Liverpool do look very weak. So without any further ado, here is the team news of starting with Liverpool. First of all, Kaumin Kelleher is in goal. He played he played in the Europa League as well against Sparta. Sparta, was it, or Slavia? One of the Prague teams. Uh, at the On the right hand side of defense, we have Conor Bradley, uh, Ibrahim Konate, who got injured in that game against one of the Prague sides. Slavia Prague, Gerald Kwanzaa, Virgil van Dijk, and Joe Gomez starts at left back. So Andy Robertson is out as well. Let me check if he's on the bench. Andy Robertson is on the bench, and so if you look at it, only one player, a first choice player from the back five, if you include Allison as well. So that's a big miss for Liverpool. And then in the midfield we have Dominic Soboslai, we have Wataru Endo as well as Alexis McAllister, and up top we have Darwin Nunez, Harvey Elliott, as well as who's the other one, Luis Diaz. So that's one thing that up front, Liverpool do look quite strong. So that's a good thing for Liverpool. As for Manchester City, they I mean they look very strong. Not only in relative sense as well as the nominal sense as well. Uh, they I mean, for me, I think if you want to put in Josko Guardiola in Pep Guardiola's first team, then by all means. But I don't see any player missing. This is Pep's. I'm pretty sure this would be Pep's first choice 11. There are injuries with the Grealish out injured, but in terms of squad, I doubt Pep can put out a team that is any stronger than this. So here's the team: Edison in goal. Um, Edison is in goal. Back three of Nathan Ake, Manuel Akanji, and Kyle Walker. It's basically a back four, 4-1-4-1, or however you want to put it. John Stones, we know he can play in midfield. He can also play in. He's a center half, anyways, and then he's played alongside Rodri. This is basically according to Google. And then we have Julian Alvarez, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden, and the force of nature, that is Erling Haaland. Yes, I might have given it away, but I am supporting Manchester City in this game. Don't want Liverpool to win the uh, the game or the title. To be honest, I'm coming in from a neutral point of view, but between the two teams, if I had to choose one, I would definitely choose. I would definitely choose Liverpool, Manchester City. So, yeah, so Manchester City are through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Um, Liverpool are almost through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. They beat Slavia Prague 5-1, and yeah, so second leg is almost academic, and they will be in the draw when it takes place next week, Champions League draw, as well as the Europa League and Europa Conference League draws later this week, and then that will be followed by international break. And yeah, so Jurgen Klopp has decided that that's the end for him at Liverpool. Um, it's been about 8 or 9 years. 2015 October, I think he joined Liverpool, and since then Liverpool have gone on to do great things. About 7 or 8 minutes left. Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola have played each other against each other for when Klopp was the manager of Borussia Dortmund and Klopp was managing Bayern Munich. Jurgen Klopp did well against all odds, but Pep Guardiola definitely got the better of him. Bayern Munich was far too strong for Borussia Dortmund. At that time, they had Robert Lewandowski. They had taken players from them. Hummels as well, I think, had gone to Bayern Munich. Not exactly sure, but I think Hummels had gone to um, Bayern Munich. They had Reben, Ribery, as well as Robin, Robbery, as they were nicknamed, and so yeah, and then Pep Guardiola came to Liverpool in about 2015 October, as I told you, and then Jurgen Klopp came to Liverpool, Manchester City in 2016. He won his first Premier League title in 2018. I remember I was working with the Hindustan Times. So last game when they won, Gabriel Jesus scored the goal. I think what it was against Southampton. They got 100 points. They got 100 goals that season as well in 38 games, which is remarkable. They kept scoring goals after goals, and yeah, so that was that for these two these two, and it's been a great rivalry. You know, Manchester City have struggled a bit in at Anfield, which is where the game is. The game earlier in the season finished 1-1, and Manchester City should have been out of sight by the time Trent Alexander-Arnold scored, and as I said, uh, Liverpool are very weak, and Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the players who's missing from this game. And if you are interested in terms of other games, in terms of other games, West Ham United are currently losing against Burnley, and 2-1. Spurs have just thrashed Aston Villa 4-0. Uh, John McGinn got sent off, and as well as Brighton. The last I checked, they were 1-0 up against Nottingham Forest. Brighton, they had a day to forget in uh, in Rome. They were thrashed by AS Roma 4-0, and yeah, so nothing to get excited about for Brighton. And so, talking about this game, um, I mean, really looking forward to it. Uh, I'm sure there will be some more than some emotion when the managers come out to greet each other, and they'll I mean, something tells me that this is perhaps the last meeting of a last meeting between these two managers, Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola. Not sure about the record, but I'm pretty sure it's Pep is head and shoulders above in terms of numbers at least, as to who's got the more wins, who's done more. Pep Guardiola has won five or six, five league titles. Klopp only one. Uh, Klopp has lost by 1 point on two occasions. 97 points they got once, and then 92 one season, but it wasn't enough as Manchester City won the title both times. But opposition fans do talk about those 115 charges uh, hanging above Manchester City's head, but it's not proven, and until it's proven, it's you're innocent until you are proven guilty. So the match is about a couple of minutes, 90 seconds or so. Our Liverpool fans, I can't be turning up the volume, but they are singing their famous song, "You'll Never Walk Alone," and and I'm pretty sure uh, the atmosphere at Anfield is raucous. But as I said before, the game is going to be played between 11 players from both teams, and as I said, in my opinion at least, Liverpool do look relatively weak when we are talking in comparison with Manchester City, who have, in my opinion, at least a full strength squad to choose from. Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp battling it out for the title, and is hoping for a great match, hoping both teams score, and for the title race, if it can be, if it's good for the title race, whatever is good for the title race is good. But I'd be I'd be hoping that I'd be more towards Manchester City a bit more than um, uh, I mean bit more than uh, so game has kicked off. Let me start. I don't know how I forgot that. So Liverpool, I think, are attacking the cop in the first half. So that's I mean, usually they prefer the other way around. And as I said, Liverpool are pretty weak. Interesting to see how they perform. Phil Foden has been in superb form for Manchester City. Let's see how he does. How he performs on this stage. Gareth Southgate announces his squad, England squad, for the upcoming games against Brazil and another team. I'm not sure which is the other team they are playing. Belgium it is, and Phil Foden. I'm certain he'll be in the squad, and he'll be looking to you know leave his mark on the game. Here goes chance for Foden. Oh, good block by Van Dijk. I think it was, and but City get the ball back, but it was pretty similar to uh, what uh, what uh, what uh, Foden's second goal was in the in the in the in the game Manchester Derby last week, and here's chance. Oh, good save by Kelleher. It was Julian Alvarez with the shot, and pretty close. Not sure. It was Phil Foden who created it, and Julian Alvarez is more of a um, right-footed player, but from the left-hand side, he got his shot away, but Kelleher was firmly behind that, and Manchester City have started quite strong. Alvarez again, Foden. City have a pretty fluid formation here, and I mean, doesn't look like any changes in the changes any abnormal substitutions or anything like that, as it was listed. Is sometimes what Pep does is he plays players in different positions. Stones can Stones can play in midfield, and sometimes Akanji or Ake can play. It The game has started at a blistering pace. Here's Alvarez against Bradley, Harvey Elliott and Bradley on the Liverpool right hand side. His chance, a cross comes in, but it's a bit overhit, and Nathan Ake recycles it. Rodri, and it's played to De Bruyne, and it's a corner to no, it's a goal kick to Manchester City, and and yeah, so my clock I think is about 30 seconds behind. It's about 4 minutes, and Manchester City are, I mean, they have started really well. Even last season, not even last season, but last season in this corresponding fixture, if you remember, Liverpool won 1-0, and it was a Mo Salah goal he scored from an Ellison pass. City were deemed too strong, but uh, but Tarundo did well there, but City win the ball back. But again, free kick to Liverpool. Dominic Szoboszlai fouled, and yeah. So ball is back with ball is back with Liverpool. So what I was telling you guys was last season, Liverpool went into this corresponding fixture um, a bit as an bit of an underdog, and they defended for their lives. And then on a break, Mohamed Salah got the better of Joao Cancelo, who's still a Liverpool, still a Manchester City player, by the way, on loan at Barcelona. Did well in their game against Mallorca at the weekend, and he scored. Liverpool, as I told you already. Oh, bad pass by Ederson, and City were almost caught out, but Liverpool uh, dug in, and they got the result. In the end, didn't help them. Liverpool had a poor season last season. I mean, I'm sure they'd they'll they'll acknowledge that. That's why they are in the Europa League and not the Champions League. Let We'll find out who their opponents are going to be when the draw takes place. So yeah, so basic point was uh, just because you are an underdog doesn't mean that you are going to lose the game. It's basically on the day, and Liverpool dug it out on that day and got their due rewards. Um, in the other game last season, they got spanked 4-0, 4-1, and yeah, so maybe Rodri should have been chance for Alvarez. Here he goes. De Bruyne, what can he do? He goes for the chip. Oh dear Lord, that was close. That was perhaps a bad option for Kevin De Bruyne. Uh, I mean, I he should have. I mean, who am I to advise Kevin De Bruyne? But if I were him, I would have drilled across. Maybe he was trying for the far post to bend it in with his left or something like that. But didn't help and yeah, so that's how it went wide for a goal kick. Not sure what has happened here. I was doing something, and Liverpool player is down. Not sure they can do with another injury, and De Bruyne with another stinger warms the palms of Kaumin Kelleher, who's a who's a very good keeper. I mean, made some brilliant saves. Liverpool, of course, are going. I mean, I'm not sure they'll acknowledge this, but they are going to take it game by game. But there's a chance that they could win 4 trophies this season, and and they could win trophies. And Kaumin Kelleher did superbly in the what was it? The Carabao Cup final against Chelsea. Made some excellent saves, and yeah. So his and Ellison isn't going to be back for another 2 3 weeks. There's an international break. Liverpool play Manchester United next week. Oh, chance! Oh, it was close from a corner. Liverpool look like they have set up for the counter-attacking side, as a counter-attacking side. I mean, from this corner, at least it looked that way. I mean, maybe rambling on, but uh, uh, the way in the opening 9.5, 10 minutes, it looks like Liverpool, Manchester City mean business. Pep Guardiola is not the sentimental type, and they are going to go for it. No mercy on uh, on the Liverpool side, and and I think I think Coman Kelleher and Liverpool team need to be on their at their best to eke out anything from this game, and it's going to be a long 90 minutes based on how the first 10 and a half minutes have turned out. The City have had chances galore, and and I mean, so I mean, I don't know what to say, but City fans know it for themselves that it'll be tough. I mean, the, mm, if you're missing one or two players against this City team. You are you're up against it. Even with your strongest team, you 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 might find it difficult. But with the team that Liverpool have out, I just can't see them. I mean, they may well win, but I just can't keep them, see them keeping a clean sheet right now. The way this game is going, and and I mean, look at this pass to Kevin De Bruyne. Haaland had gone offside, and yeah, so I mean, Haaland had gone offside. Haaland hasn't done much in the first few minutes, but ignore him, or you know leave him alone at your own peril. It's something that can come back to bite you in the wrong place, or in a place where it could hurt quite badly. And to be honest, yeah, let's see how this match unfolds. But for now, Liverpool look under the cosh at Anfield, and I mean, the number of players they have missing is I mean, quite a bit. The list is quite big. Mo Salah is on the bench. Cody Gakpo, I think. Oh, here goes. Oh, chance! Oh, it goes just begging, and brilliant from. Is it Nunez? And I was talking about injuries. There could be more bad news for Liverpool fans. Darwin Nunez was plucking at his hamstring. Maybe just an impact injury. Nothing. He collided with the post. May not be, but Connor Bradley is doing very well, keeping keeping Nathan Ake honest, and it's brilliant from them. Arsenal, by the way, are the leaders of the Premier League table right now. They beat Brentford 2-1. Kai Havertz with the winner, and I have to agree with Thomas Frank. He he should have been sent off for his second yellow. I mean, like, he should have gotten a second yellow. It was a blatant dive, and referees in the earlier in the season might well have given um, yellow card to a yellow card to a yellow card to yellow card to Kai Havertz. Liverpool in the last couple of minutes have come into the match a bit more. They are getting it wide to Connor Bradley, who's doing tremendously well. He's 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 got Nathan Ake worried, a bit worried, and the 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 shot just went wide, and it's good from a Liverpool point of view that if they can stay in the game. So no Salah, obviously he's on the bench. No Cody Gakpo. I think he's on the bench. He's not injured as as we would have it. And then there's no Diego Jota. I'm pretty sure I'm missing other players as well. There's no Curtis Jones in midfield. There's no Trent Alexander Arnold. Andy Robertson is on the bench. No Joel Matip. No Ibrahim Konate. No. Uh, I mean, there are other players out as well. Um, Joe Gomez is playing at left back. The good thing with him is he can play at a right back. He can also play as he's a center half by trade, and so it's his versatility will help Liverpool. But I mean, how this game has changed in the last 5 or 6 minutes. It's been all Liverpool. Man City are soaking in some pressure, taking in pressure. Here is Kevin De Bruyne with a lovely pass to Phil Foden, who goes for it. Julian Alvarez, Phil Foden with the chance, but good defending by who was it? I think I think it was Kwanzaa, Jarrell Kwanzaa. Uh, Jarrell Kwanzaa, I think it was a free kick given to Liverpool. Not sure what has happened here, but looks like there's a VAR sort of a check or something like that, or a foul. It's foul is given against Kyle Walker, and Liverpool have the free kick. Hopefully, hopefully, we see a good game. But in the last 5 or 6 minutes, Manchester City have allowed Liverpool to come back into the game, and yeah, Liverpool, especially from the right hand side with Connor Bradley and Harvey Elliott, are doing well. I mean, one shot that went wide from Chance, and it's in the back at the back of the net, but offside. Offside. Luis Diaz is offside. Yeah, obvious. Clearly offside, and it was clearly offside, and I mean, not by much, but it was clear. Pretty clearly offside. Bad pass. Liverpool recycle Luis Diaz. But it's yeah. So 20 minutes gone. About 20 minutes. First 10 minutes belong to Manchester City. The last 10 or the latter 10 or the later half of these 20 minutes has been Liverpool. But here comes City with Bernardo Silva. Good defending by Soboslai, tracking him. Oh, Connor Bradley it is, not Soboslai. Not sure what I was doing here, but confusing Connor Bradley with Soboslai, but good defending with Connor Bradley. A good pass by Kyle Walker. Seeks out Bernardo Silva. Oh, good. Oh, offside it would have been. Bernardo Silva lets it go. And then the flag goes up. So, Pep arranging his troops, players, I mean. Stones losing the ball in midfield. game is going through a bit of a lull now with I mean, when I say lull, it's a relative term. The first 5 or 6 minutes were really quick. They were really quick, but no one expected it to be 100 miles an hour for all the 90 or 94 5 minutes, however much there are. Chance for Bernardo Silva to cross. He does. Haaland! It was close from Virgil van Dijk. Got the ball away, and uh, Haaland was ready to, I say, pounce, but given some of the misses that he has made in the last few games, Chelsea against against and against Manchester United. Oh, is it? It's a goal. Yes, it's a goal. John Stones has scored. City take the lead. It's John Stones from the resulting corner, and City take the lead against Liverpool. It's 1-0 to Manchester City. Let me just change the score. It's 1-0 to Manchester City from the corner, and De Bruyne's corner is turned in by John Stones. Superb corner taken in from Kevin De Bruyne, and John Stones has scored. He's been playing in midfield, and he's shown his versatility. Let's have a look how it happened. McAllister, I think, no, he's he's supposed to be marked by Darwin Nunez, I think, and it's a simple tap in at near post. Darwin Nunez, big mistake by Darwin Nunez. Uh, he should have tracked his runner, and Darwin Nunez's error, or should I say, Darwin Nunez's complacency or lack of attention has cost Liverpool. John Stones has scored from the corner, Kevin De Bruyne corner, and City lead 1-0. Now it's very difficult for Liverpool. They have to come out, and they have a ton of injuries as well. Salah is on the bench, Gakpo is on the bench, and it's going to be difficult for. I mean, it plays into Manchester City's hand with Liverpool having to come out and play. They can't now play like they did last season with staying in their own D and attacking like if you remember that goal Mohamed Salah scored against with when he turned João Cancelo and João Cancelo, he turned João Cancelo and scored past Edison, and this is I mean, not good for Liverpool, and but Liverpool can still come back. I mean, I'm not writing it off, but but I mean, if Liverpool were chance for Diaz, maybe. Offside, 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 and City survivor scare. Yeah, I mean, pretty poor defending by what's his name, Kyle Walker. Uh, I mean, if he did try and do something. Um, what murder are you talking about, Paul? I have no idea what are you talking about. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, why can't I see the chat properly? So, yeah, so if you're liking the watch along, do I mean, a murder mystery is good. Was watching one. I mean, didn't quite like one and then turned it off. Was watching a murder mystery named Marlowe with Liam Neeson, and yeah, I thought it was a murder mystery. I didn't get to the end of it, so sometimes it might not have been. There might not have been a murder in it. Anyways, so City lead John Stones with the goal. John Stones with the goal, and City look good, playing their brand of football. And thanks, man. Do give a do subscribe to the channel if you can, and that's a big help. Doesn't cost anything, and thank you. The match is really good. I mean, I'm not sure if you're watching along with me or listening to me or whatever. But the match is really good. The quality is good. Liverpool, despite their weekend squad, are are doing well to keep up with this City juggernaut, and 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 yeah. So I mean, for me, City are big favorites in this game, and I expect City to you know increase their lead when the time comes. Liverpool, they have a couple of aces up their sleeves, maybe with Mohamed Salah in particular. He played in Prague earlier this week, and and who knows? He might come to Liverpool's rescue. I remember Liverpool were playing with the weekend team against Newcastle, my team, and they were down to 10 men, and then came back to win. You know, came back to win. I mean, that was the third game of the season, and I mean, really stung. I was by that match, and yeah, so it was what it was. But and Newcastle are two two different propositions, and it's one thing. I mean, I make no bones about it. Newcastle were poor that day. Poor that day with and 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 yeah, Liverpool took the chance. We were naive, but today it's a different ball game. Harvey Elliott chance. Oh no, Dominic Zoboszlai heads over. It was like it. I mean, like it was a it was a guilty chance. Let me tell you that it was a guilty chance for Dominic Soboslai, Harvey Elliott with a peach of a cross, and the pace was on it, I mean, it just comes over the top of Sobzalai's head, and and yeah, goes over the bar. I mean, Liverpool have to be careful with the with the not Liverpool. Man City have to be careful not allowing Liverpool chances like that. Again, it came from the Liverpool right, City's left. Nathan Ake allowing 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 Harvey Elliott to cross. Initially, in the earlier part of the game, it was Conor Bradley who got his shot away, and this time it was it was Harvey Elliott. Uh, Here comes Joe Gomez, and City win the ball back with Rodri in midfield. He's a superb player. Did you see that he's become the player when he has started? City haven't lost a game. I mean, like 59 matches, could be about to become 60 matches. I mean, City are 1-0 up. Yes, Liverpool had their chances, but City could have scored more as well. De Bruyne had a chance. Julian Alvarez had a chance. Haaland so far hasn't done much. And yeah, so I mean, um, so Rodri, he's been, ball given away, but Ederson collects. Ederson collects, and it's simple and effective for. But that was a bad pass. Ball was given away, and and yeah, Liverpool nearly pounced. City aren't without their fallibility. Again, taking chances, but if you take your chances and you play your cards right, there's there's you know, Haaland corner to corner to corner to Manchester City. Haaland getting a corner out of Jarrell Kwanzaa, and yeah, chance for Alvarez to cross. No, goes back to Bernardo, who goes wide to Foden. Foden, I mean, he started like a house on fire, but then in the last in the last few in the last few minutes, he's gone off the boil a bit, and he's gone off the boil a bit, and yeah, so yeah, let's see what happens, and who knows? He might turn it up, turn it another shot, another corner to Man City. can only see City getting stronger. Conor Bradley is on the left. I mean, they forgot. They forgot that it came from a corner, and yeah, cheer up, Pep. The team is winning. I mean, John Stones amazes me. I mean, like he's been superb. You know, I thought he could play in midfield, but I didn't think he could run that much. But credit to him, he's doing very well. Uh, he's it's not like he's a center half who's coming into midfield. He's basically playing in midfield. That's that's quite remarkable actually. And 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 yeah, chance for Liverpool. Harvey Elliott, but blocked by John Stones of all people, as I was mentioning. Again, headed away by Akanji, who's I think the right side of center backs. Again, oh no, chance for City to break, foul by Kwanzaa, and here goes Haaland against Virgil van Dijk. Oh, good shot, but saved by Kelleher. And I mean, Virgil van Dijk is one of the best defenders in the world, and Erling Haaland did beat him and get got his shot away. Um, Credit to Erling Haaland, yeah, he not many times Virgil van Dijk gets a dribble past, and he 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 did on that occasion, and 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 the shot was I mean pretty tame. The shot was pretty tame, and but but it was shot nonetheless, and there was jeopardy in that attack. Not sure if Konsa got booked or not. Oh, and yeah, yeah. So last 5 minutes of the first half I mean, in many ways, is it's been more of an equal thing, but but uh, but City lead through John Stones of all people, and yeah, and who knows what is going to happen in the City again lose the ball in their midfield, and Luis Diaz blocked. Oh, shot just wide from Luis Diaz. Man, that was close. That was close from Luis Diaz. I mean, that the ball had had gone in, but it hadn't, clearly hadn't. Of course, it hadn't, and 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 now City have a goal kick, but the problem Manchester City are having is that they are losing the possession too many times in midfield, and and I mean that's you could say is the beauty as well as, I mean, one of boon or the bane or beauty or the ugliness of Man City, that they can do that. That comes with the risk, but that comes with a risk, and yeah, it more or less against teams who are not as good as Man City, it pays off, but on occasions it doesn't, and and it can uh, it can it can work to the detriment of Man City team. And here are City again with John Stones. City again taking and like they do like to take the chances, don't they? And here's Julian Alvarez again. So coming towards the fag end of this first half, City have of course been superb. Oh, where goes De Bruyne? A ball won back by Haaland. He plays it to Julian Alvarez. Alvarez with the shot just over the bar. I mean, it was fairly comfortably over the bar. So, guys, if you're watching, do get involved in the chat. Do subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost anything. It helps me out. I mean, so yeah, Alvarez with the shot. Ball was cheaply given away by, I think it was Virgil van Dijk, and 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 City got a shot away. I mean, if City can keep it, or if Liverpool can keep it at 1 nil, who knows? In the second half, Mohamed Salah can conjure up some magic, and Johnson again superb on the left hand side of defense, and John Stones, yeah, superb goal. As I said, David Nunez should have marked him. But, lack of concentration, and foul. I think it is no, not given. I thought it was a foul by Jarrell Quansah. I think it was. Uh, Again, ball one back. Where goes Kyle Walker? He's got the pace. Can he pick out Darling Haaland? Oh, I did too much pace on that fucking cross, and Kyle Walker won the ball back, and I mean, all he had to do was just stroke it in, just caress it in, and but he just absolutely leathered it. In terms of cricket, if I can say, he should have just timed it, but he went for brute force, and Kevin De Bruyne couldn't do much. But 2 minutes of added time in this first half. No, again City lose the ball in midfield. They wanted a free kick. Here comes Luis Diaz. If Oh, good ball. Well defended by John Stones. Good defending. Absolutely superb defending from John Stones there. Absolutely superb. Ball was lost in midfield, and Connor Bradley played in an excellent cross. So, guys, do leave a like. Please click subscribe. It's an earnest request. If you're watching, do get involved in the chat. And yeah, so superb cross from Conor Bradley, last 20-25 seconds of this first half. Liverpool, to be honest, have deserved a goal, and have deserved a goal, and but City have deserved the lead as well. So it again, ball lost, free kick to Liverpool. Rodri with the foul, and Rodri with the foul, and again, I mean, like, why can't City just clear the damn ball? Foul on McAllister by Rodri. It was, and yeah, so yeah, last chance. Dominic Szoboszlai with this free kick. These are superb set piece taker. We saw at RB Live break, superb technique, but this is gone for it. But Edison claims it pretty easily, and that should be that for this first half. John Stones' goal is what separates the two teams at halftime. And yeah, so let me just stop the clock, and and yeah, so um, half time. It's been interesting. It's not full time. It's of course half time. Let me just change that, and then we'll talk about what has gone on in this first half. In the first half, um, as I said, the goal has has come from a corner. City have played well. They have been the dominant of the two sides, and as I said earlier, have deserved the lead, which was given to them by John Stones from a Kevin De Bruyne corner, and Darwin Nunez should have been marking John Stones, but he let him go, and it was a tap in, and nothing, nothing that Comin Kelleher, Kelleher could do about it. It was, it was, it was. I mean, if it was planned, it was a genius idea from Man City. And half time. Let's just look at some of the stats from the from the first half. City. I mean, you'd be surprised to know that Liverpool have had 7 shots on target. That's the same number as Man City. Shot on target. I think that was just one. That is just one. I think, and that was just that shot that Szoboszlai just had, and Kelleher has had 4 shots to save, and 54% possession. That has surprised me in terms of this game. Uh, and yeah, 46% to to 46% to 46% to uh, Man City. Not often, or you see City, you know, City being the second best in terms of uh, in terms of possession, but that's how it is, and and yeah, so I mean, it's been a strange game in that I think Liverpool deserve a goal or two, but City deserve the lead as well. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's how I see it. It could have been 2-1 to Manchester City or 3-2 to Manchester City. It wouldn't have been, flattering. But Liverpool have had possession. They have had opportunities to score. Just that last pass has let them down a bit. And and yeah, so if they can get that thing right, and of course they can change things from the from the bench. They have Gakpo, they have Gakpo, they have um, Salah, of course. Let's see who else have they got on the bench. I'm not sure if Ryan Gravenberch is on the bench or not. Um, I'm pretty sure he isn't. And 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 so Salah is on the bench. Gakpo is on the bench. Robertson, um, no. So rest our youngsters. Robertson could come in. Simikas could come in. City have a pretty strong bench as well. Pretty strong. I mean, it's remarkable. Ruben Diaz, who's the captain, is on the bench. Kovacic. If you want to add more steel to the midfield, Jeremy Doku can get after Conor Bradley on the right hand side. Sergio Gomez left back. Josko Guardiola can play centre half or left back. Matthias Nunes, I I I saw his injury. I mean, like, and I'm still wincing. Oscar Bob, Rico Lewis. So all sorts of options are available for uh, for Pep Guardiola. Not sure if he'll use all his five substitutions. He usually doesn't, and and would be interesting to see, you know, how Liverpool play their cards, how fit Mohamed Salah is, in terms of how many minutes he can play. He's still on the bench, and yeah, there's showing that goal that John Stones scored. Darwin Nunez, I don't know what happened. The concentration just went in that moment, and and John Stones pounced, and that has what has given Manchester City the lead against Liverpool. Talking about Mohamed Salah, interesting to see how many minutes he can play, because one thing you don't want is that Salah comes on trying to chase this game and then he again gets injured. That would be quite on the you know counterproductive side. That is at all, and yeah. So Akpo and Salah. I expect City to be a bit more, what do you call, conservative in the second half. This is just my expectations. There's no guarantee that they would be conservative, but that's what I expect City to be, a bit more conservative in the second half, and yeah. So I mean, like, one thing I would say, I'm just going out of my way to say this, but the coverage this match is getting, I mean, it's a big match, of course it is. Who am I to say it isn't? It's I mean, it's I mean, looks like all sorts of people are here from all sorts of different regions. Perhaps one last time, Pep versus Jurgen Klopp, um, um, and 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 yeah. So yeah, that goal, City have looked a bit brittle in in the uh, in the midfield region. Perhaps Rodri and Stones are getting outnumbered by outnumbered by you know outnumbered by uh, Liverpool's three of Endo, Sobozl, Endo, Sobozlai, and who's the third one? McAllister. Um, and that is something that Liverpool have to see if they can build on that and perhaps eke out a chance or more in this game. And yeah, so Pep, I'm like he's the best coach in the world in my opinion. Some people say that he's just a checkbook manager. Well, not for me. Not for me. He's he. I mean, City spend money, but not any more than what any other team does. City, City, City bring in money as well. Look at the players that they have sold. They sold Riyad Mahrez. They sold who else did they sell? Riyad Mahrez. They've sold a lot of young players. Alfie Harrison. They sold Harrison. They sold to Newcastle. I know because I'm a Newcastle fan. Riyad Mahrez. They sold. I'm pretty sure they sold someone else as well. I, I, why can't I remember? Jeremy Doku has come. I mean, like I had the name right at the top of my head, but now I can't. I can't remember. They sold Riyad Mahrez. Who else? Sure, they sold someone in the midfield. Gundogan left. Gundogan left, and Aymeric Laporte was sold as well to someone to Al Nassr in the Saudi league. So it's not like I mean you can spend as much as you want as long as you bring the money in. So what's wrong with it? So that's my point with the with the with the people who question Pep. Anyways, so Pep would I'm sure work out what needs to be done in the second half and I'm pretty sure that Liv- uh, I'm pretty sure that Liverpool, not Liverpool, Manchester City have in them to see how to see out this game, and it you don't have to win every game by 4-0, 5-0, or brute force. You can be smart enough and then uh, and then work your way around it. So that's what I think. The second half is about to start. Let me just get the the clock ready and don't want to be don't want to be behind. Oh, let's see what Liverpool do. Do they make any substitutions? Cody Gakpo can come in, but in place of whom? Um, Luis Diaz has looked sharp. Um, Nunez is a goal threat, has been in good form, scored good goals against in Europa League. So, if you want to bring in Mohamed Salah, who do you bring him on for? Let me know. Who do you think he should be coming on for? Cody Gakpo. You have to take two players off to bring two players on. So, in terms of player, let's see who doesn't look like there's any substitution from Liverpool, but we'll keep our eyes open, and of course we have to keep our eyes open to watch this match. Um, Arsenal players, fans. I mean, everyone is watching this match. Every football fan around the world, but Arsenal fans especially will be looking at this match, thinking perhaps a draw is best result for us. Arsenal, I think, play Arsenal or Aston Villa are in that particular. I'm not sure about the order, but let me know if you know the order. But Arsenal and Aston Villa are two next two games for uh, for Man City, and it's the Etihad. It's at the Etihad. City have a good record against Arsenal, especially at the Etihad. So I mean, let's see if Arsenal can withstand that pressure, and if I'm still saying if Man City win this game, um, I'm sure Arsenal will be Arsenal will be Arsenal will be under a lot more pressure than that they are currently. So second half is about to begin. Um, it's started. So let's see how it goes. Really excited. Let's see how it turns out. And free kick to Man City, earned by De Bruyne, I think it was. And yeah, if this match goes against Liverpool, with injuries, everything, FA Cup, Europa League, do you think Liverpool's title chances could be going up in smoke if they lose this game? They have to play Manchester United as well, and yeah, so interesting to see how what is Liverpool's approach in this game. They have to, uh, they have to, you know, you know, should have been a free kick to City, in my opinion. But what do I know? Anyways, so let's see. Oh, that's penalty to penalty to Man City. That's a dreadful pass from. It's a dreadful pass to uh, Ederson, and Ederson just took out Darwin Nunez, and Nathan Ake's big mistake. He didn't see. Oh, that is just a bad foul from. That's just a bad foul from Ederson. He's got a yellow as well, and let's see, Nathan Ake, a stupid mistake from him. Just cleared the damn thing away, and Virgil van Dijk arguing um, for a perhaps a more stiff punishment for Ederson, but that that was an agricultural challenge, and Ederson might need treatment. He definitely needs treatment, but he might have to go off as well. But one thing is for sure that it's a penalty to that's a penalty to Manchester City, and can he save it? I don't know. We'll find out. Let's see who takes it. My goodness, that is that is that is one bad challenge from Edison, and and I'm kind of disappointed with the pass that was made to um, made to Stefan Ortega. The US goalkeeper is warming up. He might come on. So yeah, so let's see how it goes. Edison is still receiving treatment, and McAllister, it looks like, will be taking the penalty. He's a good penalty taker, but my goodness, that is a bad error from Nathan Ake. Here goes McAllister. And it's 1-1. Liverpool have equalized 1-1. It is McAllister with the penalty, Nathan Ake with a dreadful ball, and just as what we were talking about, City have basically handed it back to back to um, back to Liverpool, and they were doing so well. Two errors basically have led to two goals in this game, and Arsenal fans would be really happy with how things are now. 1-1. The game is level pegging, and uh, Liverpool have the uh, advantage. Not advantage, but they can bring on Mo Salah as well, and it will work in. I mean, all City had to do was keep the ball, make draw Liverpool out. But I mean, no one, not blaming Nathan Ake, but it was a mistake. Anyone can make a mistake. Um, anyone can make a mistake. It happens. It happens. But it happened so early in the first half, and it happened so early in the first half, and undid all the good work that Liverpool had done. And yeah, so I mean, what can you say? Can City come back? Can they score again? I'm hoping they would, but hoping they can. But it has taken, uh, you know, it has taken the full sting out of this game. I mean, from City's side, I mean, as a neutral, it is set up absolutely perfectly. Enjoying my dinner as well alongside this game. Time for a substitution, and that challenge that led to the penalty um, has injured Edison, and he's going to go off. Looks like his right thigh, hamstring, that kind of area. Stefan Ortega, who's a good enough keeper in his own right, is coming on, and he's Manchester City's cup keeper. So it's not that, it's not like that fall, that bigger fall in standards. So Edison goes off. I mean, Pep Guardiola must be thinking, what did you do, Nathan Ake? That was a dreadful pass from you, and yeah, and now we have to take off our first choice goalkeeper and bring on second one. Although it shouldn't be that big a deal, but it is what it is, and yeah, this is the substitution that will now take place, and yeah, so superb penalty by Alexis McAllister. I don't think I said that about the penalty. It was um, Ederson had no chance, and yeah, so 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 yeah, it's Stefan Ortega is now coming on for Man City, and yeah, disappointing from his point of view. The game starts with the ball to Ortega, and now it's let's see what what happens in the 35-40 minutes that's left of this match. Oh, again lost, ball lost, but one back by City. I mean, I don't know if I am coming across as a neutral or a biased individual, but free kick to Man City, foul by I'm not sure who was the player who fouled, but who fouled, but filed to it was Bernardo Silva who who committed the foul on, yeah, Bernardo Silva with the foul. Yeah, momentum now seems to be with, I mean, like, it's pretty even, but now it seems like, oh, City have won the ball back. Oh, dreadful. Absolutely poor pass from, I think it was Alvarez. Good boss. Foden! Oh, great save, Kelleher. Brilliant save by Coleman Kelleher. and Foden on his right foot. Who knows if it was on his left foot, he might have made it 1-1. But brilliant save by Kelleher, and Kevin De Bruyne played Foden in, and and yeah, again, oh, again there was it's like a bit of a pinball up here, and it was a chance for Liverpool on the on the break, but Luis Diaz's touch let him down, and Stefan Ortega was again a free kick to yellow card is out from um, Michael Oliver, who was refereeing the Champions League game between Real Sociedad and what was it PSG in midweek, and yeah, we all saw his viral footage of trying to you know uh, trying to here comes Mo Salah time. Mo Salah is about to come on, and let's see who he comes on for. But Bernardo Silva has gone into the book. You guys do give video like, and also please subscribe to the channel. So Mo Salah is about to come on, and Manchester City in this second half have looked really nervous. I mean, that error by Nathan Ake was particularly bad. And having said that, there's from another back pass from Nathan Ake. I mean, this time he again City on the counter. Soboslai. Oh, Soboslai's effort goes wide, well wide, but it it it. I mean, the guy has ability. He can score from that kind of distance. He wanted a corner, but as I was telling you, Manchester City do look a lot nervous, and Foden would be kicking himself with the chance that he just had. So Sobosala is coming off, as well as um, Connor Bradley. So that is a change of formation. Um, so what happens now is uh, Robertson goes on the left hand side, and Salah goes up top, of course, on the right hand side. And I think it will be a midfield of Endo, McAllister, and Gomez, and back four of Van Dijk, uh, Kwanzaa, Robertson, as well as who's the fourth one left? Um, who's the fourth one? Robertson, Van Dijk. I just a minute. I have to work it out. Midfield. Someone else goes in midfield. I think it's uh, Harvey Elliott. Would he drop in midfield? Perhaps he will. Um, So up top it will be Nunez, Salah, and Diaz, and Harvey Elliott will be in midfield. Joe Gomez goes on the right side of. Joe Gomez will be playing on the right hand side, and here's a chance. Holland plays it out to Bernardo Silva. Again, the ball is lost. Rodri. Salah with a superb pass. It's Darwin Nunez. It's Diaz. Oh, it's a wide from Luis Diaz. My goodness, what a chance. That was superb pass from Mohamed Salah. It just come on, and in 2 minutes he's played a superb pass out to Luis Diaz, who who makes a run from his own half, and on his right hand side he plays it well wide of the post, and it's still 1-1. And I mean, like, City are looking increasingly nervous for me. That Nathan Ake back pass has really put a real big tomcat among the Manchester City pigeons, and City do look. I mean, you would never have imagined me saying this. Really, the City look really nervous. That was a superb pass from Mo Salah, and here goes Nunez again. Diaz again. Oh, brilliant defending by Kyle Walker of all people. He denies Luis Diaz. City are all over the place, onside, clearly onside, and Manchester City are. I don't know what has happened. Liverpool should have been 3 or 4 nil up in this game. The kind of chances they've had, uh, and now they have a corner. Virgil van Dijk, we know he scored one goal at least. Another corner to Liverpool. Akanji with a header. So guys, do please click like, share, subscribe, do anything, please. Uh, and so that is a big. I mean, like, Luis Diaz has had two chances. He could have been on a hat trick by now. And another chance, another corner for Liverpool. Andy Robertson goes. Ooh, blocked. Oh, just wide from Mohamed Salah. I mean, if Manchester City don't wake up, they could be they could be. I mean, like, they could be. I mean, they could be. They could be heading for a big defeat here. Still good half an hour to go, and Manchester City have just gone to pieces. Another chance. Harvey Elliott. Good save by Ortega. Another corner. Another corner to another corner to Liverpool. And Virgil van Dijk, as I was telling you, he scored in the Carabao Cup final. He scored in the Carabao Cup final. Um, should have had two goals. I mean, like, if the first one had counted, the second one wouldn't have. There would have been no time for. I mean, second one wouldn't have been needed, and so so yeah, all Liverpool in the second half. I can't listen to the commentary, but I'm sure the atmosphere is absolutely banging at Anfield. Uh, and here's Kevin De Bruyne. What can he do? Can he? Oh, chance, but City still in possession. Rodri. Kyle Walker, Bernardo Silva, no, Phil Foden it is, John Stones. City need to wake up. Otherwise, they might as well go home. Uh, Kyle Walker, what can he cross? He does, but too heavy. Once again, it reminds me of the cross that Kyle Walker played in the first half. It was absolutely dreadful cross. All he needed was just to caress the ball. Mateo Kovacic is coming on for I don't know who he is coming on for, but he's coming on for Manchester City, and yeah, so Kovacic, and I think Jeremy Doku is also coming on. Again, another agricultural challenge, Kevin De Bruyne this time, and Luis Diaz. There he goes. There goes Luis Diaz. Could be a corner. No, prevented. Throw to uh, throw to Liverpool. Harvey Elliott. He's done well. Harvey Elliott, Mo Salah. I mean, like the guy has absolutely changed the game in Liverpool's favor. The passes that he has played are absolutely sublime, and yeah. So and it's been. I mean, I can't say that it's been an engrossing. I mean, it has been engrossing watch, but I thought both teams would be like end to end stuff. But it's all Liverpool, especially since the second half. That Nathan Ake error has really, as I said earlier, I think it has shaken. And then the resulting substitution when Ederson had to go off and Ortega has come on. So Julian Alvarez is coming off for and surprisingly, Kevin De Bruyne is also coming off. So Jeremy Doku goes on the right hand side where Alvarez was playing. So he can target, I think, Gomez, and then of course Mateo Kovacic goes alongside goes alongside uh, Rodri in midfield with John Stones. I think playing. I mean, City will be playing with a back four, or maybe in midfield they are they are now going three against three. Oh, well done by Mateo Kovacic. Here is Jeremy Doku against Kwanzaa, I think, is on the right hand side. Poor pass from Jeremy Doku. Jeremy Doku, I was watching last week. He was like terrible. I mean, he's too slow. He's too slow. Takes too many touches, and yeah. So Jeremy Doku has got to keep the ball. He has to bring other people into play, and that's what he has to do, Jeremy Doku. But Liverpool are now. I mean, they look too good for this Manchester City side. Manchester City are just hanging on in there, and I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's 70 minutes gone, 1-1, and I think I won't be surprised if Liverpool do score a couple of goals the way Manchester City are playing. Again, oh, well defended. John Stones plays it back to Stefan Ortega, and yeah, and yeah. So as I was saying, 20 minutes. I think there would be 7 or 8 minutes of added time as well. Kevin De Bruyne has gone off. Pep, I think, is settling for a draw. There's chance for Robertson. Oh, good save. Superb save by Stefan Ortega. Absolutely from point blank range. What a save that was from Stefan Ortega. And Liverpool are just, I mean, like all over Manchester City right now. Chance for Haaland to run. Plays in Doku. Haaland hasn't been seen in this second half. I mean, Rodri, what he can do, what can he do? I mean, this second half is, I mean, is beyond. I mean, like, I don't know. I genuinely don't know what is happening because Manchester City looks so disjointed, so fractured, so, I mean, like, out of sync, out of kilter. I mean, like, it's unbelievable the 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 kind of pressure the the team is right now. It was superb ball by um, and Darwin Nunez. I mean, unfortunate he couldn't finish, but it was Stefan Ortega was at the right place at the right time, and And I mean, you know, football can amaze you at times, and this is one such time that I'm like, I'm finding it really. I mean, I do not know what is happening with the Man City. A good ball played in Nathan Ake. Oh, off the bar from Phil Foden. Off the bar from Phil Foden. Off the bar. Common Keller comes out, punches the ball, it ricochets back off Phil Foden and then hits the bar. And it goes out for a goal kick. That was City's chance. And at that, that, I mean, like, I want to say close, but it's obviously it was close. But Phil Foden, Wataru Endo getting caught. I mean, what a game this has been. It's like, I mean, how this game is 1-1, I would never know. I wouldn't know. But that's the game of football that we love. We all love this game, and I mean, Mohamed Salah is down for Liverpool. City continue to play on. Rodri with his shirt tucked in, and yeah, Akanji, good pass. Foden, oh Kovacic rather. Manchester City trying to get some control, trying to calm their nerves. Man, what a game this has been. Guys, if you're watching, do get involved in the chat. Uh, and please click like, and if you can, please do subscribe to the channel. It's free, of course it is. And yeah, and this is like, there are some movies which are dynamic where you watch comedy, action, romance. This is a like a classical drama equivalent that of that movie. And like I mean, there are like 8 to 10 things you could say about a particular match that you think that thing would happen. And but I mean, this game has nothing. I mean, it's been nothing like I've ever seen. Cody Gakpo is on for Darwin Nunez, and yeah, so brilliant, brilliant game. And yeah, and, and like this, I mean, I don't know how to describe this game. It's been absolutely superb, absolutely superb. And Stefan Ortega, couldn't have been easy for him to come on in this atmosphere. The way Kyle Walker, his attacking side is been very poor. I mean, like some of the decision making from Kyle Walker is absolutely horrendous. Man's got to eat. I'm hungry. Brilliant passage of play. I mean, Liverpool would be kicking themselves if they don't go on to win this game. And another back pass from Nathan Ake. I mean, to be honest, he did get the first one wrong, but Jeremy Doku, dreadful, absolutely dreadful. I mean, Jeremy Doku, I mean, like, just irritates the fuck out of me. Like, what decision making is this from Jeremy Doku? It's neither a pass, nor a shot, nor anything. Pep Guardiola talking with Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne doesn't look too happy at coming off, and Jeremy Doku um, is making terrible decisions after terrible decisions. So, I mean, like, oh, here goes Gomez playing at right back, but good defending. Goal kick to Manchester City. Oh, man, what a game. Tense, tense, absolutely tense. I don't think I've seen such a tense game in my life, and the team that I support isn't even playing, and it's been such a tense game. Luis Diaz up against Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker defending well there. Like, really tense game. Wataru Endo, he's been superb. Oh, fumbled by Ortega. Fumbled by Ortega. Brilliant. Jarrell Kwanzaa. I think he's English. I might be wrong, but I think he's English. He's an England player. Once again, Liverpool have possession, and all Manchester City players are behind the ball. I mean, I cannot tell you how tense it feels watching this game. It really. I mean, like, I'm a Newcastle fan, right? And over the top, and it feels really tense. Claimed by Ortega, and and like, I can't hear the commentary, but for players, I think it's pretty easy for them. But I mean, it does feel very tense. Here goes Foden, plays it out to Jeremy Doku. Please make a good decision for Manchester City's sake. Oh, cleared away by Van Dijk, I think it was. Oh, good pace from. Oh, Luis Diaz has done brilliantly. Again, brilliantly done by Diaz. Oh, superb. Corner to uh, corner to uh, corner to Liverpool. Brilliant play. Got the better of Rodri and Kyle Walker to on a corner, and brilliant play. Brilliant play. This second half is like from another planet, basically. And Luis Diaz's father is here. I think his mother is as well. And yeah, Andy Robertson with the corner. Pep, I'm not sure why he hasn't made more substitutions. Perhaps doesn't want to disturb the flow. Oh, Van Dijk with the header over the bar, over the bar from Van Dijk. And this game is, is on the edge right now. To be honest, if you look at the 80 or odd 81, 82 minutes, whatever the amount has been played right now, 2 minutes of first half added time as well. Liverpool have, honestly, I'll take my Man City hat off. I'm not a Man City fan, but like, out of those two, Liverpool have deserved more goals for the play they have made, and Manchester City look poor. They look poor again. Indecision by Ortega. Cross comes in, should be cleared, blocked, blocked. Joe Gomez with the shot. Joe Gomez, who's never scored for Liverpool, has played uh, more than 100 games at least. Could have been, could be more. Oh, chance! McAllister wanting another penalty, but Michael Oliver says no. Kyle Walker did well to deny him over there. Kyle Walker is down now. And yeah, Joe Gomez has never scored for Liverpool. He's played more than 100 games, could be more than 200 as well. And and yeah, I mean, I have to say, telling you earlier, uh, as I was telling you earlier, Joe Gomez, sorry, not Joe Gomez, uh, Liverpool have deserved, you know, more goals for the play they have made in this, especially as well as in the half. They had their chances, they just couldn't take those chances. And yeah, Stefan Ortega with the goal kick. And Man City, of course, play foul. I think it is. It should have been given a foul, but it wasn't. Free kick. Free kick to Free kick to Manchester City. Last 5 minutes of normal time. I'm pretty sure we'll see 6 or 7 minutes of added time as well, and 6 or 7 minutes of added time as well. And Kyle Walker, who's who's the captain of who's the captain of City in absence of Ruben Diaz, throw into Man City. It's been a brilliant game, have to say. Another back pass, which was, I mean, that could have been close. Free kick to Manchester City. It's all Liverpool. It's all Liverpool. And and yeah. So it's all Liverpool. It's been all Liverpool since that back pass, since the second half kicked off. Good pass by Ortega, but Liverpool win the ball back. There have been a bunch of well played by City. Well played John Stones, Bernardo Silva plays it back to Rodri. Oh, Kovacic. He's made a difference since he came on. Harvey Elliott, what can he do? Ball is won back by Kyle Walker. No pass on though, but he still finds. Oh, well done by Haaland. Plays into Jeremy Doku. Jeremy Doku! Oh my goodness, that's again off the post. Again off the post, and it's 1-1. Jeremy Doku with a brilliant effort turns Joe Gomez inside out. Again, oh Salah, what are you doing? On his right foot, straight into the arms of Ortega. But Jeremy Doku's was the chance initially, and Mohamed Salah squandered his chance as well, and and these long balls, City are so high, so high. I think he's trying to play in Cody Gakpo, but Ortega collects, and yeah, and that was really unlucky from Jeremy Doku. Good pass by Rodri. Jeremy Doku against Gomez. Jeremy Doku is in the box. Bad pass to Kovacic. Bad pass. I mean, like, there's nothing to talk. I mean, like, you can't veer away from this game. There's so much to talk about. You cannot talk anything about Jurgen Klopp's last game against Pep Guardiola, perhaps, or anything else. This is just like so tense and so eventful. And let's see how much time. 8 minutes have been added on. 8 minutes, and this is just so tense. So it's absolutely and like brilliant stuff. Oh no, Rodri with a back pass. Haaland should have gone in longer. Should have gone long instead of coming short for the ball, and that is just uh, not good from from Erling Haaland. And ooh, corner to Liverpool, and corner to Liverpool. 92nd minute. Is it Virgil van Dijk time? Virgil van Dijk. We all know what he did in the final of the Carabao Cup. Andy Robertson with an in-swinging corner for Liverpool. Camera focusing on Virgil van Dijk. Jeremy Doku is marking. I'm not sure why. Um, um, and another Mohamed Salah tries with his right foot, but again, right foot not is not his weapon of choice. And yeah, Luis Diaz, he's been superb. Luis Diaz, I like Luis Diaz. He's been absolutely superb. Both teams going for it still, not settling. Oh, good ball. Well played, Liverpool. Oh, Kanji's clearance was so close. I mean, Phil Foden, chance for him to attack, but a throw into Manchester City, 93rd minute we are into. Looks like Manchester City have, I mean, it looks like Manchester City are settling for a draw. Harvey Elliott, what can you do? Offside, offside. Oh, another shot of the bar, but flag is up. Won't count from Harvey Elliott. Clearly offside. Luis Diaz. Half of the added time has been played, and yeah. So I mean, before the game, I was telling you that City for me are overwhelming favorites in my eyes, but Liverpool have played City of the Park here. Jeremy Doku in the box. Can he? Oh no! Another poor decision from Jeremy Doku. Well, there's if there's a goal, there's no chance for a no time for a comeback now. Bernardo Silva, but Virgil van Dijk has it covered, and last 3 minutes. What can any team do now? Arsenal fans will be happy with the draw, I guess. I bet, and and yeah. So and yeah. So let's see how and I next week we have FA Cup. Liverpool take on Manchester United. Manchester City take on Newcastle United. Wolves, I think, take on Coventry City, and it's Chelsea versus Leicester. So last 2 minutes, no penalty given. Mohamed Salah goes down, but it was a mighty, it was mighty close. Mohamed Salah getting angry. A really poor header from Akanji. Then he stops still and does some ball watching. Nathan Ake has had a game. He last minute of the um, 8 minutes of added time, but we might see a bit more. Salah, oh, Haaland and Gomez going at it. It's getting a bit feisty. The damn title is on the line, guys. Oh, big mistake. Chance for Liverpool. Corner. Virgil van Dijk time, perhaps corner in the last 30 seconds of the game. Andy Robertson goes. And we saw Jeremy Doku was marking Van Dijk last time round. If he does that, and Jeremy Doku isn't a very good header. If he could commit a foul as well, so who knows what might happen. But Manchester City have looked on toast and given the ball away so many times. It's unfreaking believable. Here comes the corner. Oh, cleared away. I mean, 98 minutes are up. Oh, well played, Luis Diaz. Another corner to Liverpool. Oh, City could get a penalty. Oh, man, Liverpool could get a penalty. It's a VAR check. I don't think so. Maybe, maybe not. But there's a VAR check with this foul. I think he gets the ball. It would be he corner to corner to uh, Liverpool. 99 minutes have been played. 99 minutes, and City are faffing the ball around. Another corner. 100th minute of the game. Corner and time is up. The game ends in a 1-1 draw. What a game. I mean, I am spent, absolutely spent. The last game between, perhaps the last game between uh, Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola ends in a 1-1 draw. Phew. I just didn't know what was going on. And and yeah, it ends 1-1. City took the lead through City took the lead through John Stones, and then and Alexis McAllister. Alexis McAllister from the spot made it 1-1, and and that's how it finished. Manchester City hit the bar, post and bar, but uh, but I think uh, but I think Liverpool would be gutted with the chances that they created. Ederson going off injured before the international break. We know Allison is already out. So is it? I mean, anything could have happened. I mean, sorry, I just got carried away with something. And as I was saying, uh, City took the lead through John Stones in the first half. Error of concentration from Darwin Nunez, allowing him a free shot from just 2 yards out. And then in the second half, Nathan Ake's back pass meant that uh, meant that Darwin Nunez closed down Ederson, who swung wildly and connected with the Uruguayan instead of the ball, and that meant a penalty uh, to meant penalty to Liverpool, and yeah, so that's how it finished. But that 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 was just the beginning. I mean, like, honestly, um, where do you begin? I mean, there's so much to talk about. There's so much to talk about. I mean, uh, Mohammad Salah playing those through balls to Luis Diaz were absolutely superb. Luis Diaz perhaps should have scored. Foden and Jeremy Doku hitting the woodwork, or aluminium as it is called uh, in some areas. What a game! Holland was pretty anonymous in the second half. Kelleher made a great save from made a great save from um, what's his name? Phil Foden. It was a superb effort from him. Uh, and then we had then Liverpool created chances galore for their teams. Half chances. Stefan Ortega made a superb save from Darwin Nunez from point blank range. Um, it's it. I mean, uh, the tense nature of the game. I couldn't listen to the commentary, but the tense nature of the game was felt by me. I don't follow any of these teams with any great sort of passion or anything, but yeah, it was something extraordinary. Um, let's just go through some of the stats of the game. Um, I mean, it's. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Liverpool dominated if I can find those. So Liverpool had 19 shots compared to Manchester City's 10, 6 for both, 53% possession for Liverpool, 47 for uh, Man City. Uh, Yellow cards, Manchester City got 3, and then 7 corners to 4 for um, 4 for Manchester City, 7 corners to Liverpool. Uh, what all this means is all this means is Arsenal are top of the table on goal difference from Liverpool. They beat Brentford yesterday, and would be interesting to see how managers see this game. Um, Liverpool have Manchester United next week. Before that, they have a game against Sparta Prague as well. And 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 the run-in is pretty similar for all the sides in the I mean all the sides going for the title. I mean the top three. I mean they are all I'm sure harboring hopes of getting that elusive title. And who knows how it will go, but one thing is for sure, that it will be exciting. um, let's talk about this match, the players that stood out. I mean, Luis Diaz, if he had scored, it would have been a superb game from Luis Diaz. Alexis McAllister stood out. Mohamed Salah, he only played 30 minutes, but by God, he looked good. He was superb for Liverpool. Some of the passes he played, long range passes. I know Liverpool have the quality, but Manchester City, with their high line, they with their high line, they allow for that kind of thing to happen, and 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 then it was from Manchester City's point of view. John Stones, he scored the goal. Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden didn't do much in this game. I mean, I'm pretty sure uh, he'll be in Gareth Southgate's squad for England when the squad is picked on Thursday, as it is scheduled to be, and and yeah. So one thing I did wanted to talk about was should Edison have been sent off for his absolutely agricultural attempt on Darwin Nunez, and but he wasn't, and he got injured. Stefan Ortega came in, did well. I thought he did really well, and so if Ederson had been sent off, Ortega would have come in, and who knows how the game would have turned. But Manchester City, their destiny is in their own hands. They play Arsenal either next or, I mean, in the Premier League, either next or the game after that at the Etihad, and and at the Etihad, and if they win, I think they'll be favorites going into that game. But if they win, they 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 go top of the table, and so more or less, I don't think City will panic. But they're showing Alexis McAllister's penalty. Um, he kept his cool. There was a long time between uh, when the penalty was taken and when the penalty was given, and 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 he's a World Cup winner, so you expect nothing else apart from nothing but quality from him, which he displayed. Uh, Mohamed Salah wasn't on the pitch at that time. He might have taken that penalty if he would. So yeah, about this match, I thought I thought Liverpool going into the game. I thought Liverpool were massive underdogs, but and City started well. City took the lead. But in the second half, I don't know what happened to Manchester City. It was like this. It was like a City I've never seen before. They were making errors after errors after errors, losing the ball in midfield. Rodri looked, um, you know, flustered. And talking about Rodri, it's now 60 games unbeaten since Manchester City were beaten when Rodri was last in the team. And yeah, so in the second half, yes, Manchester City hit the post and bar, but Liverpool looked more likely of the two teams to score the goals. They play, they're winning the ball, the winning of the ball back. And don't forget that there are players who are still to come back for Liverpool. And if they come back, the likes of Gravenberg, Diego Jota, I don't think will come back this season. Trent Alexander-Arnold, um, and Curtis Jones. If the players like that they can come back, then I'm pretty sure Liverpool will. I mean, they are a pretty strong contender for the title already, but they will be even more stronger if they can get their players back, and they can you know they can they can they can get them fit up to match speed, because they are not going to be immediately up to par with the the pace and the hustle bustle of the Premier League. So so that's what I'm talking about. And yeah, City, I don't know if City got emotional or anything, but uh, yeah, and yeah, let's just talk about this game for the next 5 or so minutes, and then we'll wrap it up. City took the lead through John Stones. David Nunez should have been doing better, but he wasn't. And then in the second half, Nathan Ake's back pass to to Edison was way too short, way too slow, and that meant he fouled Darwin Nunez and brought him down, and that was a penalty. Liverpool grew into the game. The substitutions were better. The players made them stronger, and and even though the game was tense, City were doing their stuff, you know, leaving gaps in the midfield and behind them as well, and they hit the post and bar, but Jeremy Doku hit the post, and Phil Foden the bar. I thought uh, I thought Liverpool uh, deserved deserved the 3 points. If any team out of the two teams, basically, let's put it like that, Liverpool were better of the two sides. Stats say it all, and yeah, Arsenal are now top of the Premier League table on goal difference from Liverpool, who are second. Manchester City are third, and now we have a 2 week, 3 week break before Premier League returns, and then it's the home stretch for all the teams in the Premier League. They'll go again. It'll be interesting, fascinating, compelling to see what happens. Liverpool hope will be hoping that they can get their injured players back, and go for the title. Uh, Jurgen Klopp and perhaps Pep Guardiola's last meeting ever. It was interesting, brilliant. I don't think I've seen a match like this before. And yeah, that's how it ended 1-1. Uh, Last couple of lines, Liverpool I thought deserved to win. Manchester City looked awful. But but just one match, important that they didn't lose, and they didn't. And that's how it finished. Let's see what happens next. I'll see you in my next few videos. Till then, stay safe, take care of yourselves. Bye for now.